Y'all, we finna go eat in Dennis. 2:22 a.m. Trying to vlog, I be done fell out the darn truck. Woo. I'm tooting. I'm tooting. Oh yeah. Y'all, I don't know what state I'm in. I almost want to say New Jersey. I almost want to say Jersey. Y'all see that sign? Yeah, baby. Danny's big baby. I got it on the building, so it's not showing you. You do? Oh, I about to say, oh, now you want to be on the picture show. All tucked in at 2:50 something. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, y'all. And somebody want to be greedy and go to Denny's, but I ain't gonna say no names. I'm just, won't you quit lying? I did not.
You said very good. Is there a Denny's around here?
Now, I would say that out of the blue.
I think it's one. Yo.
That's foolish, y'all. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. I'm not really that hungry, but I guess my appetite will change once I see the menu. See you when we get seated, guys. Ooh. Now I can show y'all better. Look at this. Reese pillow, Reese cup, and Nestle Quick, Nestle Crunch. Those are pillows, guys. I better hurry up and show y'all stuff before he comes. He's coming. Got something for the channel.
Attention professional drivers, we currently have no wait for a shower. Please park your truck, come inside, and get a clean, hot shower. Thank you for stopping by.
It's time to get some booties washed. See ya! We are now leaving Denny's, guys. I was going to record us eating, but they had bad music playing in there. So, that was not an option. No music. But the food was good, by the way. I had a Belgian waffle slam, and Mr. Greedy, eyes bigger than his stomach, he had the lumberjack, which is what he always get whenever we go to Denny's. But I guess because we get a truck stop, they gave him a truck size portion for real.
I couldn't handle it.
He ain't eat not one pancake. All he ate was potatoes, eggs, I think sausage, and a little bit of ham. He couldn't handle it. He tapped smoothed out, y'all, on us. And he told me, I can't believe you still eating. I was on empty. And I didn't drink anything. I only ate half of my waffle. Half of the eggs and the bacon. Alright, guys. Y'all hear that trucker noise? Trucker noise. That's his trucker walk. He be getting it. He don't be playing. Ain't that sexy? Look at that. I got something sexy, y'all. Woo. That's my big daddy. That's my trucker man. What you know about that Fifi? Sister Fifi Tyson. You know about what I'm saying, girl. Alright, you guys. We are heading back home. This was the situation. You guys know earlier I was on live for like 2 or 3 hours while we were waiting to pick up the load. And however, my husband's clock was running, because once these wheels start turning, the clock is ticking. So what ended up happening is, because we waited so long, for the shipper to get the load ready, my husband would not have been able to
for 4.3 miles.
get the load to Massachusetts by its designated time. So what we did was we did what they call a switch off.
Repower.
What they call in the trucker industry a repowering. So what we did was we met somebody in New Jersey, and they took the load because they had enough hours to complete the load. So they took the load, and they are continuing it to Massachusetts, and we had dinner at Denny's, which you've seen, or breakfast or brunch or whatever you want to call it. So now we are going back home until a few hours. I was going to say until in the morning, but until sometime this evening we'll be pulling out again once they assign him another load. But the good thing about it is I can go home and get in my bed. You guys, I have not been in my bed since the surgery. This is New Jersey. This is the Delaware Memorial Bridge.
Entering Delaware.
We was right at the beginning of New Jersey, you guys. So it wasn't like we were in the heart of New Jersey. So we'll be home in about an hour. The Delaware Memorial Bridge is what we are crossing. So instead of me laying back down, I think I'm gonna sit up with my husband until we get to the house. We'll see how I'll be feeling in about 20 minutes. But as of right now, I'll be sitting here. Okay, honey, quick question. What made you get into the trucker industry?
Money.
He says money.
Money in a quick way to try to do something, take care of my family.
Would you recommend it as a career for other men or other women?
In their family and financial situation. It fits a lot of situations, but you gotta know what you want out of it.
Do you think maturity plays a part in OTR, which is over the road driving?
Absolutely. You got appointed time to make. You're young, you want to get out here and party in every city. It's not going to happen. Can't get out here and party. You got to be about your business. They get the loads there on time. Get them picked up on time. And you also want to keep your money. Be running a bunch of families and a bunch of women and going partying and stuff. So
In 1.5 miles,
absolutely,
keep
you
to
need
the
to
left
be
on I-295 South I-95 I-495.
mature enough to handle yourself out there.
As a married man, was it hard for you to leave your family?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I had a physical first load I took. I got at that truck stop after the load was delivered. And I had a physical pain in my chest. Thinking about my wife and my son at home. And I ain't going home tonight. I ain't going home this week. So, you know, it gets tough out there on the road. But that experience, once you get that over the road experience under your belt, it ain't nothing like it. Nothing like it.
Do you regret starting out over the road?
No. If you ain't got no experience and you just getting your license, most companies gonna send you over the road. They're gonna send you over the road, they're gonna talk to you crappy. They're gonna treat you crappy. But when you get that experience and you keep your driving record clean, you turn the tables. You treat them the same way they treated you. And that's what I do. I don't take nothing from nobody.
So your experience now makes you a valuable asset versus the company being a valuable asset to you?
Absolutely.
I can see that because you're good at what you do. He's very good at what he does, and I appreciate him answering those questions. And there's a lot to it, like he said.
Mile. Keep to the left on I-295 South Line 95 I-495.
Like he was saying, the fact when he realized that, oh my God, I'm actually over the road. I'm not going home tonight or this week or next week. We agreed as a couple.
In a quarter mile. Keep to the left on I-295 South Line 95 I-495.
We agreed as husband and wife. He just didn't jump up and take a truck driving job over the road. We knew our financial situation. We knew what our circumstances was, and we jointly decided. He came to me, shared his heart with me, told me what he wanted, and we did it. And it was hard. It was hard. Let me say it again. It was hard. Having your husband home every day, having dinner with your family every day, and then, to turn around. I'll say maybe the first week when I kind of realized he wasn't coming home, it's like, oh my God, he not coming home. It's like, that's when it kind of kicked in. But it is hard, and it is taxing on a marriage. And I'm not going to say that Kenyon and I have had peaches and cream throughout this, 10 years? He's got his license in 2007. So it's been a rough go for us. And financially, the reason why he started in this industry, we have yet to accomplish those goals, but they are close. We are closer now than we ever been before. And we just thank God for that. We give him glory, even through the trials and obstacles that we had in our marriage through trucking. But the thing about marriage is you have to have two people that are willing. Two people that are willing. If you have two people that are willing, you can make it through anything. But anyway, you guys, I appreciate my husband answering these questions.
One thing I want to add, about finances, and the reason that I looked into trucking, because I studied the financial background on careers before I just jumped out there, to see what I could do and what I could do fast. But from trucking, before trucking, I think I was making around $20,000 a year, if a little more, a little less, give or take. But it immediately goes from that to entry level in trucking. If you're doing OTR, they put you over the road, you're going to make 50, 60, 70 grand a year, and that's entry level. So, you think about that and add all those things together, and it was definitely worth starting a career and being able to do better for my family. And also, like I said, you gotta have a plan. And my thing is, the reason that I jumped out here is not just for myself and my wife. It's generational wealth that I'm looking for. I'm trying to build something so my kids won't have to start from the bottom like I did. My grandbabies won't have to start from the bottom like I did, with nothing, nobody handing you anything, no help, no anything. So that's why I jumped in the truck, and I'll be that sacrifice for my lineage. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. I want better in my family. And as a man, I think everybody should. Every man should. You should want better. I know it's a lot of tough situations out here where it feels hopeless, but you got to find something. You got to find a niche somewhere. Get in it, put your nose to the grindstone, and leave it there. Leave it there until something happens. And I just definitely wanted to add that about the finances. Going from whatever you're making now to 50, 60, 70 grand a year immediately.
Like you fall into that, literally.
Immediately.
You walk, the time you sign your papers, you go right into that.
That's company driving. That's not no lease or anything. Your company driver, you get health insurance and all that good stuff immediately. So, yeah.
That's already a better living. That's immediate, a better living. But you also have to look at the circumstances as you enter that. For example, my husband and I had lost our place, and we was living with my mom. So we had to recoup some things before we were able to even move out, making that. So I hope someone is inspired by this video. I don't know how good the quality is going to be. We'll go back and listen to it because, like we said, we're driving. So you hear the noise of the truck and the GPS talking and things like that. And his voice is not soft.
I'm shy, YouTube.
He's not shy, but his mouth is big enough when it need to be.
I'm shy, YouTube.
So, if you guys have any questions after you guys watch this video about truck driving, the industry, how he got started, and what kind of information you guys could get, leave it in the comment description below, and we'll do, if we get enough questions about the industry, we'll do a Q&A session with him and let you guys glean off some of the things that he has learned in the industry, because he has learned a lot, y'all. A lot. I mean, to the point where he's met people that's been in the industry 20 years, 10 years longer than him, 25, 30 years, and he's teaching them. I mean, they call on him for questions. And I even told him before that he should start charging people. Boom, phone died.
Straight like that.
Straight like that. Alright, you guys. This concludes 18 Wheels and Turning. And to the next time, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Tell anyone and everyone that you know about what's going down in the world of Angie in real life. What you make happen for others, I believe that God will make happen for you. Don't forget that there is one planet, one water, but it's an almighty God that gives the increase. In the words of my late great mother, Willie Mae Malloy, aka Mom Dukes, do what, baby? Live, baby, live, okay? Live, baby, live.